How we doing, guys? This is our second part in our How to Grow Tobacco series. I'm a little bit late, I apologize. I should have done this a week or two ago, but things get in the way. But regardless, hopefully your plants are looking about this size in the cups. Here are some that I'm transplanting from another location that were already planted. They're a little bit big for being moved, but regardless, it's pretty straightforward from this point. I mean, we're just going to dig a hole about 4 or 5 inches deep and cover it with soil up to about the top of where the soil in the cup would sit. I'll give them a good watering. One piece of advice I can give you is when you do this, preferably do it in the evening. If you have the option of doing it in a period of time whenever you have some cloudy days, rainy days ahead, or even better, because the hardest part of this transplanting for the plants is going to be the sunlight. Going from fluorescent lights to bright sunlight is a pretty drastic change. The sunlight is really rough on them because they're so delicate from the indoor lighting. A lot of places will recommend you take your plants outside, and let them get sun for an hour and bring them back in for the rest of the day. Take them out the next day for 2 hours, bring them back in, and so on. And for someone like myself who's growing a sizable crop of tobacco, that's just not possible. So the one thing that I do is I will put them in something like a banana box. Something a little larger is even better. And in the few days before I plant them, I will keep them in the box and take them out onto my porch where they're getting a majority of the day in the shade. They'll get maybe 2 or 3 hours of sunlight a day, and then the rest of the day is shade. And let them do that for a couple of days, and it really does help cut back on the sunburn. And there's years that I haven't done that at all, and I've just put them straight into the ground. And you'll see these actually look very nice because of doing that. They've done very well this year, but it's not uncommon at all. If I can find one with any good sunburn on it, but you'll get leaves that look kind of like that, but far worse over the entire plant, and it looks like the plant's dying. If that happens to you, don't freak out. The core of the plant and the roots are still fine. The plants will bounce back 99% of the time. I planted 175 plants this year. I had one plant that died in transplanting. So tobacco is very tough. It's a very resilient plant. Apologize. Ducks are quacking. They want to be let out. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. Get your plants in the ground. Give them some water. If you can let it happen on a cloudy couple days, it's preferable. Definitely do it in the evening. That's your best bet. But good luck to you. We'll be back at you when our plants are a couple feet tall and start getting into some things about topping, suckering, and dealing with some pests. Good luck.